Almost fell off the chair. Hey guys, welcome back to SunshinehazeCo. I am Aja A. This is your monthly tarot forecast, but it is your love reading. Yes, I am finally doing love readings, y'all. How long have I been saying that I would just look? I'm here, I'm doing it. Hey. This video is for the Aries Sun and Aries Venus. This is not the general reading, so not your moon or rising. If you feel like what I'm saying isn't resonating with you, you're going to look for your sun or your Venus sign. That's going to be linked in the description box down below, okay? If you want to skip through the intro, I will have the readings timestamped. I'm reading for the singles and the people in relationships, so I'll timestamp both of those. If you don't want to skip through that, you can listen to the intro, which I will go into right now. We're in November, guys. New month, new videos, all the things. We just had a Scorpio new moon. That video is up. And all these links will be down in the description box. Retrograde series playlist. We had a couple Planet Station Direct recently, and also have a couple that are still in retrograde. It's a good time to reflect over the year since we're going to be wrapping it up soon. So the 2021 tarot forecast videos are pretty cool to look at, if I must say so myself. And also, because we are in a new month, I have a new raffle giving away a personalized core numbers numerology report, usually $35 through my shop. But if you want to try and win a free one, stay tuned to the end of the video and I will tell you how to do so. Okay, I think those are all my plugs. Did I hit them all? Oh, and watch the general tarot forecast. All those videos are up as well. Okay, guys, let's get into your reading. Today I'm reading with the Wild Unknown Archetypes Oracle deck, Amoris Psyche Oracle deck, and the Muse Tarot deck. All right, guys, first card in the spread is actually for everybody. This is your heart chakra card for the month of November, and you've got the riddle, Aries. So with this card coming up, the message is really that you're going to be figuring some things out this month as far as love goes for you, as far as your heart chakra goes. And that could be figuring things out as far as your partner goes, figuring things out as far as, you know, what you want or need in love goes. Just whatever the case, you're going to be, you know, learning some things about yourself and about the way you move in love, and also having some like aha moments. I do get during this month, Aries, you're going to have some moments to where you're kind of like making your moves in love, and then you're going to stop and be like, yo, this all makes sense now. You know what? This all makes sense. And then you're going to make changes according to how you feel about whatever it is that you just realized. So keep your eyes open, keep your ears open. Of course, keep your heart open. But as far as your heart is concerned during this month, you're going to need to figure some things out about it. So just pay attention to the things going on around you. When things come up in love that make you think or make you feel a certain way, start to explore them. This riddle card is literally the epiphany card. So there's something you're supposed to figure out this month, some sort of perspective or some sort of bit of knowledge regarding your love life is supposed to be coming up for you this month, and you do need to keep your eyes and your head and your ears open for it, okay? First, we will read for the singles. So for my single Aries Suns and Aries Venus people, you guys have longing and desire. You also have the 9 of voices, and you've got the 9 of emotions. So you've got the 9 of cups and the 9 of swords, the 9 of air. Okay, so what I get during this month, Aries, is that if you're single, you do have your eye on somebody. There is somebody out there that you may have been talking to, or that you may have been like kind of scoping for a second. And for whatever reason, you're a little scary during this month. In Aries, that's not typically you. You guys are cardinal fire. You typically go for what it is that you want. And what I get is the person that you have your eye on, you got the 9 of cups. This is somebody who could really bring a lot of positivity into your life, a lot of love. They could bring all of the things that you want in a person around. You know, you have them little bullet points that we acquire over the course of our lives as far as what we want in our partners and what we need in love and how we want to be loved and how we want to love. And this person that you do have your eye on is definitely somebody that could be bringing that in for you. However, you guys do have the 9 of voices sitting right in the middle of these 2 cards for your spread. So with that being said, Aries, this is what I'm going to tell you about what I'm getting for this month. As far as this situation goes, this love, this possibility of love with this 9 of cups person, you've got to be very careful of self-sabotage during this month. This 9 of voices is a card that comes with these negative thoughts of fear and doubt and lack. And when you have that, especially when it comes to love, that can manifest. So if you're sitting there thinking like, oh, I don't know about this person. It seems too good to be true. Well, guess what, Aries? It's going to end up being too good to be true because you done thought that into existence. And listen, I understand. I get it. We've all been there. We go through these toxic situations, bad relationships, and we get to a point to where we're like, come into new things and we're scared. And that's just real. That's life. You come into new things, you're scared. You see this person and you're like, oh, they're amazing. And it makes you start to think about, well, the last person I felt this way about, and then all of this happened. And so you start to think about, are they going to do this? Are they going to bring this type of energy here? Are they going to treat me like this? Are they going to cheat on me? X, Y, Z. Aries, you've got to move away from that during this month if you really want to tap into the potential of what could be with this person. You have the longing and desire card, Aries. You got the hots for them for real, for real. And with this water card coming up and this very positive cups card coming up, it tells me that the energy for you guys could be very abundant. Like it could be something. It could turn into something. But Aries, you got to come out of that scariness that you were creating for yourself by way of these negative thoughts that you're having regarding the situation. A few years ago, and it's funny because the dude said it and turned out to be like everybody. But I went on a date with somebody, and he said something to me, and I was like, you know what, every dude that I have dated or that I have dealt with has said the same thing. And he was like, oh, I'm not like other dudes. And that's very cliche, and we're going to just cut the story there, because if I continue the story, you're going to be like, oh, nah. So we're going to stop the story there. He's like, you can't say that. I'm not like other dudes. What you need to do, Aries, is apply that during this month. Whoever this person is, whether you're male or female or you, whatever, try not to put them in the box of the people that you've dealt with in the past. They might end up in that box. Don't know. But right now the energy for them is good. But if you already, when you look at them, you're starting to kind of close in, like the box is open, but you're like, you got them dangling by a string. You're like, I think I'm gonna put you in here. If you start to put them into that category, they're gonna start to show you those things because you have manifested that for them. You didn't even give them the opportunity to show you that they actually could be different. So Aries, your thoughts and your manifestations can happen in the physical. If you're thinking fearfully about this situation, the situation is not going to play out the way that you want it to, or the way that it is supposed to, or the way that it could with this positive 9 of Cups energy. Okay, so just be mindful during this month. This little person that you got the hots for, once you get over yourself and over them fears, go on and make your moves. Y'all is cardinal. And this is a 2 card, so y'all supposed to be coming together. Okay? And that's what I got for the singles. All right, let's get into the reading for the people in relationships. You guys have unrequited desire. You've got justice. And you've got the Page of Emotions, the Page of Cups. So Aries, for those of you in relationships during this month, you may be feeling kind of like the energy that you're putting in is not being given back to you. You might also be feeling like the person that you're with does not feel the same way as you. And outside of you feeling like this, these things could actually very much so be true. With this unrequited desire card. This card comes with the number 25, which breaks down into 7, which is a card of truth. So the energy that I'm getting here is, Aries, if you're feeling it, you're feeling it for a reason. While you may not have all the pieces of the puzzle, it is something that you do need to explore, something that you do need to look into. You have the Justice card and the Page of Emotions. So this Justice card popping up with the unrequited desire points to a need for reciprocity. And what I feel like for you, Aries, is during this month, you're not necessarily getting that. I get that you may be doing things to try and get your person to return the energy that you're giving them, but for whatever reason, they're either not catching it, they don't know, they don't get it, and they're definitely not sending it back to you. With the Page of Emotions, this card points to tapping into a space of figuring out what it is that you need, what it is that makes your heart beat, and bringing in some changes and some shifts for you, some like spiritual ascension type changes, okay? Also, because this is a Court card, Aries, and listen, I know a few Aries people, and I know a few people with Aries energy. When you get to a point to where you're not getting what it is that you need, your card, like I said, your cardinal fire, you will go and get it from somewhere else. You like, okay, if you can't provide it for me, I'm gonna provide it for myself. This cup, this Page of Cups, this Page of Emotions, During this month, Aries, you might, and I keep it very real in my readings, you might find yourself in a space to where you going to get what you need from the Page of Emotions, which is a Cancer, Scorpio, or a Pisces. And let me tell you, listen, I'm a Cancer, and I do like the water signs. You go rock with a you go rock with a water sign. You might not go back to your partner. I'ma just throw that out there. But it's very possible that you could go looking for what you're not getting in your relationship elsewhere during this month. But the main message for you, Aries, especially with the riddle card and all that aha energy and the epiphanies, is for you to figure out during this month if this relationship, this unrequited desire, is something that can be shifted, and that is something that could eventually be returned to you. And if you come to the point to where you're like, with this, especially with this Justice card, figuring everything out, if you come to a point to where you're like, I don't think I'm gonna get that from this person, then you do need to tap into the Page of Emotions and figure out what it is that you need for yourself, and figure out how to make those changes and start to bring those energies and those shifts in. Okay, so Aries, my message to you is, during this month, don't give more than is being given to you, and see where that takes you. See what type of changes come in for you. Again, you had the riddle card at the beginning of the spread, that aha epiphany moment. You're going to figure some things out during this month. You're going to have some realizations, and it's going to put you into a place to where you start making moves and changes based off of what you figured out. All right, and that's all I got for you guys. I hope you like that spread. If you did, do me a favor, hit the little thumbs up button. If you want to book your own reading, you can do that with me. I offer a few different spreads through my shop, which I will have linked down below shortly. And as promised, if you want to enter to win the November raffle for the personalized core numbers numerology report, comment done, your favorite emoji, and your favorite number. I'll keep this open for the entire month of November, and I will announce the winner in December and send you your report if you win. Thank you guys for tuning in. I'll catch y'all next time. Peace.